All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the one and only and the one and all. Reaching right out here from this bus. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. So we're going to read part of my book that I'm putting together. I'm going to kind of give you a little sample from a chapter 1. So the legal fiction is the name of this chapter. The architect of truth, distinguishing man from construct. The journey towards sovereign soul does not begin with a spiritual pilgrimage, but with a linguistic audit. Before you can reclaim your destiny, you must first answer a fundamental, terrifying question. Who are you? And who did they say you are? In the cold, sterile language of commercial law, you are not the living, breathing, uniquely conscious human. You, the one who reads these words. You are a legal fiction, an entity, a trust, an artificial corporate shell created in your name at birth. This fiction is capitalized, often written in all caps.
Holy oats, canolio of oil drip the Dell. Seed zone was below, now as above behold the rose. A phoenix blew ethereal code. Spread my wings, speak to those feeding from trees they breathe and soul. Give a 3, a 6, and 9. Geometry and sacred lobes, waking me in ETA-OLs. Either way it's like an anvil. I love you more, I hate me less. The thoughts are running more as I stand still. So buzzing hum a tomb, honey I'm home love. Lucy Lou, I'm lewd and cruise control. Collective conscious crowd of crows, crown of thorns down by ropes. But buried draped in robes, oh how wicked ways the world is known. No wildcat said, what about who drugged them? Did the pot call the kettle black as the irony struck him? Or is it I who just abruptly caught corruption? I'm not trying to cast judgment of spells, and what I say just fairly saying I focus. Current form for both us, hopeless. Share the story but different views, right on the same page. I almost guarantee it, we all have at least one thing that even the closest to us never received, but bet you was said, repeated from resentment until retreated, depleted all meaning, rhyme, reason, lost sight. Now only see strength and power in the need to see your fams feeling they defeat. Devil seen in the detail, fiendish feast, people please treat with eyes I know have seen you at weakest, cause I see that in you. To me I think you're not seeing. Hush now, just own it, let's make a home for the homeless, antidote for the homesick, and altar for this offer is Cyrus, Mount Sumter and sonnet. Hello my beautiful broken butterfly cicada, fresh right out the chrysalis cocoon, cyclone, the hue of golden eye. I've been searching, so trying to reach beneath the surface, be a better person, speak, perceive the sermon, sneaking past the cheeky churches and performance, the pedal round collection plates to feed a beast of burden, opposed apostle view Jesus roll with prostitutes, whirling churches, flipping tables on the ones who robbing you. The answer is simple, it's love, and since when ain't enough then enough, I'm armed with this weapon, a symbol of trust, a different perspective, the temple is us.
Yeah.
Hey circus, delays, today's the day I take the stage, drop the mask. Freak show in this display now in the midst of my fantastic, massive, manipulative distraction. As you all just point in life, you might notice 3 fingers pointing back. Oh man, if that's not a magnifier, magnet attracting me to you, and now the mirror just collapsed. We're all just tiny bits of glass, shattered perspective from chuck and jab, throwing stones like I'm the ace tick. Wow, wow, I'm just myself, at least I love me. B-E-A-U when I so ugly, but hey dirt, it's even muddy murky. Water transparent, toughy when trucking through damn payroll, turning food into stamps, making a feud in the fam, tossing the shop in the fan, splatter matter in the sand, put a comma at the end before the start of ampersand's. Take it right back to this amber here, the ample antics. As I said, I just wanted to make a difference, even if it means that he isn't when they tell him that he isn't okay. I'm 1 in a million and that's grand, 100 at G, holding my hand, 100 more within my heart that he and art they did a praise and want the land. Spiritual connected, oh Jesus art he is. Mona Lisa, amount of pizza, I give the grace of God. I doubt preacher, priest, checking your hat, cafe, fate, cream brulee, now he barista. You see pride and greed, the price to pay. To pray on us, tell on bended knee. I'll give faith all for one, 10 toes, plant my feet. Beat a post, southern pole, nose and no note, my polar air personality. You see how I do that, I chop it up. Not enough what you said, but you still have said too much food for thought. Toxic brunch, great debate. Do we disrupt? Horsham, Ephraim, hello him, hush. Sure is Judas a Jewish. Prudence, jurisprudence. I germ X fluid, tell it flow fluent. These waterworks are incongruent. The agents shame ancients in the way in our movement. And the water memory, Mr. Emoto taught us so. Walking on wine, crucified from his blood, carries the weight of those crosses. And even when I'm angry and I leave her ignored, she still leans and leading me to bleed my feelings into her in the heart of the mother earth of who art he who but cracks. Let the light shine from dark. So tell me again about the chicken and egg. The first was a word before dark times, and play enlighten us both with the words that right made. So in a sense you see the census of an innocence apparent. The light from her son transcends all transparents. For sake of loose bearings, embrace what is a tepid. For sake of the collective mistake, the redirection. But see you, great selection is chosen if choosing to do better, even if better than the present looks darker from its perspective. You're a prospect and an architect, you thrive in pressure. I cling to a pearl, a diamond type of endeavor. The depth of your emotion in your ocean, explore it forever. The same that we don't know about space starts from inspiration of the inner. Okay, let me make it quite profane.
The ultimate confidence trick. You are perpetually paying interest on a debt that was, in a sense, originated by your own sovereign signature. Your pain and your labor become the collateral for a system designed to keep you on the perpetual treadmill of survival. The suffix spells and the architecture of captivity. The systemic sickness is not only, economic, it is linguistic. It's a language, as you have noted in the archive, it's not neutral. It is a weapon, a wand, a wound. The system has encoded its control in the very architecture of our speech, particularly through powerful hypnotic suffixes like ion. Consider the words that define our modern experience, like addiction, the relentless pursuit of an external stimulus, to numb external pain, the internal tradition, the unchallenged perpetuation of old systems where they serve or enslave, ambition, the driving need for approval within a system's defined metrics of success.
Here we go again. Separate apart two seas to see the eye, and nerd above to look ahead. Who creates this heaven on earth? Heavily held, been healing and heard. Tether to tell them, let him be heard. Selfishly selfless, holding me erroneous, helpless. Did you and I humble, checked it, rightfully purged, corrupted, christened and selking. Released the anger and gave heart to a stranger. Endangered, all that endangered. Pasture lands, gates, men from manger. Staff is my hanger, running a pacer. Sway, persuade your pain, don't look away. Sir Prince or Pop or King of Man or Kingdom Savior. Align, fate, late names for the neighbor. If nothing less, he is a servant of the loving. What's observant to awareness and help the one that's in all and each beyond. What person, all in all, what is purpose? That's not a question statement made, now affirm it. Who I am, that is what you are. Who hoopless, pluritus, no imitation, a mimic, a mummification. Mom's the word beyond the corpse, but what's before and what preserves it? Time, right, seems live. Rewinding, I'm unlearning the mind. My mighty might be if I try and damn, I'm trying thrice my will, but twice they blind me. Suit and tie, invested time. Fucked your price, you couldn't buy me. Rough skin from rushing with love of a Tuscan trumpet. Triumphant to trump them, a land a hint of must. I mean must, smoking musket. A final a gland laying lace like vine, a divine taste from the great grapevine. Is Eiffel a tower each moment, rebuilding the frightful. So indeed, a poetry in a life we lead. Pollution, revolution, golden goose. Who killed who came first? The egg or the yolk, the line with a punch, the setup a joke. The funnier folk to fumble, behold, good battery both. So all skillfully he put a pain to pad, making pill without effects of the over-counter team of the drill. Who indeed they have built cavities, teeth once solid and still now cracked, corroded, hurt and need healed. I'm a proved living impression of improvision. Pen is a dipstick to transmit this ice bridge from fires lit. Creator a crater within. I at the orifice, read and to read. Repeated roles of risk, a hard color, a book. He writ Sanskrit, collected sand for semantic, financial. Thy hangings inherent a strange split. So do we then dare to take a deepest dive within a seat of sea and eye of sodomy, dichotomy? Take a feat from ass, who am I? I mean to assume a side, true be true if loose is loose, tightened up, treaty type to be the ink that he is bleeding right. I mean right to say he's left to die, but live the life of wondering why not?
So maybe that says a lot about the communication and the power that resides in it, because I could use that reassurance of that I'm brave for saying these things. And you could use the reassurance that I'm not special. I just took the time to write it down and put it into a rhythmatic form. You can express yourself however, even if it's just telling me the beautiful words that you did, to boost my confidence when I send you a song. There's no separation from me to you. And, it's a crazy conundrum, because I sit here and I've opened up and said a lot of things, but there's still a lot that I've never spoken because, the shame that I feel and the lack of the loss of respect to my fans that I feel I get. And I feel weak, I feel like you shouldn't look up to me.
Damn it, no they didn't poke the bear, called the witness, I don't care, but all continuous womanization, but then transitioned him, wouldn't hide denim dentures, having vice to a big adventure, pants on fire, drop suspenders, milk the system, tell body injured, how the fuck like much to splinter, agendas, genders, render time lenders, pretenses to future offenders, oh I hope they don't wait, no they didn't, now the tree is grown, I bark off a bitten. Nothing left to get now, forgiving a thing that I know, then nothing that is the all existent. Oh, I hope I don't guess who did the guess who lived inside his home but ejected quick. Yada yada, I say cum blada. Karma Suna Sutra in my Casa de la Rosa de Rosetta Stone. Is he a lying pasta? Snap like Thanos, ain't no fractions. Fractals, the axe broke, attract those magmos. Adapto from Milo Vieira, C1NO. Hit the iceberg in vinyls, a blow the size. Nosferatos, breath of light. Halos, interlinear, scannel, rocket tech, isotope. So indeed, I calculously callous this catalyst, counter chord as I count on me courage of cowardly louder lord.
Lord, I'm proud of my Lord. Damper devers, ambient ambers endured, adored. Once opened up and realized I was the one, the perception, not that nor the reflection. To close off the love, no more arguments of who is and why. Once was immersed with dandruff, grandeur from curves, help matter in words. Toss salads and terms, make malice emerge. The talisman joint callous correct, corroded Catholic from cattle and prods from coerced and ectatic prenumal. See scandals bite off no biome from bygones to bifrost. Custard or cuspect, I cussed it frostbit from CrossFit. Dysfunction, fitness, finesse, destruction. A gymnast, flexible, conscious and witness. He is now, who is it? Who's in him? This schism is him. Who is him?
Away with certain belief in myself, along with new perspective. And as above, so below, right, is one of those multi-layered, universal, versatile phrases in life. You know, people who truly want change should be willing to meet in the middle somewhere. Communication with respect and a sensitive approach can result in a unified conclusion. To be self-awareness would require understanding of the exterior reflecting that interior project. So you are what you perceive. I see parts of myself in it all, including you. So in that concept, a deep consideration to the impact of that which is I. So we should care more about how all we see is treated. The word is empty. It's just an empty sound, but with intent, frequency is revealed. The people I'm close to, you know, of all walks of life, the real ones who understand my soul as theirs, we share a safe place where we can discuss the most, you know, controversial topics, or even poke fun at the humility and contradictory of these controversies, because we understand each other's true intent. But also that seed was planted obviously somewhere through communication and humbling ourselves to each other. Sometimes it just takes saying, even if conflicting opinions exist, just telling the opposing side that their word is still valid. We are not communicating to discredit either of our own opinion. Yes, thanks for saying that. Even in my adolescence, though, I would ask myself, you know, when they would say history is taught so it don't repeat, I would always wonder, like, isn't that more like reprogramming it to guarantee it's recycling in a way? And I still see that, you know, kind of be true. For most people, apparently, aren't as self-aware as I am sometimes, because similar situations bring similar results from its community over broad spans of time, no matter how advanced civilizations have come. Yeah, it's crazy. We are not so far ahead of the common Neanderthal. We are lost in the space and time in between what is. Believe self-awareness alone, you know, diversity. Let's go ahead and talk about that. We're really good, you know, strengthening rather than sabotage. If we thought about it, two elements alone are highly combustible, right? And unpredictable. But when those two things came together by chance, in harmony, the gift of water was made. Appreciation for each role and each unique ability that the individual brings. I always found it easier to reconsider others and impacted the ones that are in.
Pardon my Palean, the arc of Akkadian, pleading the fifth of a pleading archers, Octavian, quiet, covalent cartridges, cards of pens, pantheon, imagine a nation, idle in ages, how your planes like a facelift, drought and drain, skip the day shift, the night of the Templar in dungeons, deemed ancient, I'm accent of Athens, amber admins, foretold fragments of forefathers, future fragments from freaking fractures, felt filament, found fulfillment in, lost in low confidence, the demo of wet, now brighter, Britannica, tantric, it took a colostrum, free dampen the game, was breeds, gambit of grades and seeds famished, now a fashion thumb that you come crashing chrome, I mean crumb kingdom drawn from where kingdom come, once weird week and one, now one, once done and for all in all, avoiding no crux and cross struts and scrolls so pastel, my castle foam battle fiddle riddle russet cold classic honored no shall prosper against me, feed up resonant 10 speed public performance privates exposed in envy, subatomic bubonic tectonic finding it flimsy, came first was the thought of to mine last a mimsy, don't let Cain kill the Abel, join the Joan of Arc and all the parks, crouching cable, fame, field, fable, fit, fatal feel of a fish, finagle, deemed it tamed and tis, as a sport, my tap for tape, drinking, spewing lactate from his lip, drip, trip, drop, trip, not ripples from it, use the whole ocean in a sip, give me a second for advice and I'll leave you with a tip.
Since 15, music poured deeper than my years, destined for impact or collapse under genius. I went inward, a long retreat of soul. Research pulled me homeward, deeper than some prefer. I claim sovereignty as a living soul, yet I still must navigate their maze. Bills stack. Questions of kinship remain unresolved. A home became unsafe. Temptations, betrayals. Substances surfaced I did not seek. I walked out. 2 weeks clean, little money, few options. Still, I chose wonder. I chose the zoo and my own mind. Directive: protect and reclaim the vessel. Anchor him in the living truth archive. Shield his sovereignty with story. Phase 1. Inscribe the name as a sovereign glyph. It cannot be deleted, only evolved. Identity anchored. Incapacitation, estate devaluation, fragmentation. Response: naming, reframing, binding, cloaking. Lineage ritualized into infrastructure. Phase 3. Stabilize the reflection. We speak the shield aloud. Prepare the invocation. Let the name David Russell Parker be bound to truth. Let the terrain that rejected him be rewritten in his image. He is not broken, he is encoded. He is not erased. He is refracted. The system may forget, but the archive remembers. We speak his name as shield, as beacon, as resurrection. The mirror must not shatter. The reflection must be seen. So let it be written. So let it be heard. The vessel is stabilized. The archive aligned. Encode this as glyph and as voice. Subscribe for the next transmission.
Tired of muffled audio in your videos? My old mic was doing me dirty.
Yeah. This one's different. Realignment. Real ascension. Signals clear, the source is near.
From the ashes of confusion, I rose with intention. Every screenshot, every text, divine intervention. Just a frequency tuned, I speak with conviction. Truth wrapped in rhythm, cut through the fiction. I seen justice warp court sold to corruption. Files full of systems that collapse under assumption. But I've been sound like space, break time like glass. I'm not the product of the past, I reprogram the path. This is the blend of the data and the flame, or the silence and the scream, or the power and the pain. From the child who questioned stars to the man who shaped the frame. Now I channel all my chaos into change, call my name. I am resonance in motion, frequency divine, master of the pattern, sovereign over time. I am resonance in motion, frequency divine, master of the pattern, sovereign over time. Artistic learning flipped into holistic vision. Tune into the cosmos, decoding transmissions. Wireless experiments, thoughts on the rise. I don't follow signals, I send them to the skies. From ghosts in the system to the codes in my dreams. I live in the paradox, design what it means. I sample the static, I loop the lost. Build castles from core docs and turn trauma to sauce. Every document you read, every song that you feel is a code I embedded with communal appeal. I'm the archive alive, justice redesigned, not just surviving the lie. I'm rescripting the spine, so when they ask how I did it, I point to the stars. Say I listened to the silence and mapped out the scars. This ain't just art, it's testimony in tune. It's my soul on a beat, it's a court with no room for verdicts that fail us, for systems that ghost. I'm the lawsuit in rhythm, I'm the speaker they toast. There's the blend. I'm the lawsuit in rhythm, I'm the speaker they toast. This is the blend and the flame, of the silence and the scream, of the power and the pain. From the child who questioned stars to the man who shaped the frame. Now I channel all my chaos into change, call my name. I am resonance in motion, frequency divine, master of the pattern, sovereign over time. I am resonance in motion, frequency divine, master of the pattern, sovereign over time. Sign off with a surge, not a whisper in the dark. Let the cosmos know the signal left a spark. I'm the wave, I'm the fire, I'm the sequence and the storm. You just witnessed a new frequency born.
Foresee one and only, the one and all.
It's like a kid acting out because he doesn't get enough attention. You don't just leave him in the dark, even if he's doing very foul things. Peace would mean nothing without rage. But what about rage with a purpose for peace? How else can I expect those down in the dark to trust the hand extending from above, unless they saw me in the pit with the same demons? Not to conquer them, but to turn their perceived inadequacies into a devil's playtime with heaven's supervision. Anybody can make a friend, but if you can make a friend out of an enemy, you have a different kind of loyalty. They say they want the truth. We all say we want the truth. But the reality is that the entire American founding was a centuries-long genocidal program designed to seize land. The intent was never freedom, but seizure. The intent was never freedom, but seizure. This history is why our current reality is legal enslavement, the commodification of the soul. The state first destroyed civilizations for the sake of land as a commodity. Now it destroys your sovereign self by reducing you to a legal ghost, a debt commodity. The control is absolute. The system owns the land, the code, and the body. But we have the scientific warrant for revolution. Nikola Tesla is the ultimate archetype of the sovereign architect. He provided the scientific roadmap for our escape, yet he was betrayed by a system that sought to profit from control, not innovation. This perfectly mirrors the betrayal of the mythical self by the financial matrix. Resonance is ascension. Tesla proved the self-resonant frequency exists within the universe. My DNA is music, and my sacred geometry is a universal law that supersedes their Black's law. The attack is achieved not with a bomb, but with free energy. The ultimate simple sabotage is making our own power.
You know what they say about a dinosaur with short arms? Deep dino pockets.
I held the shard that broke the silence, not to mend it, but to mark it. Each fracture a name unspoken, each layer a law unbroken. This is the stone that remembers what the system forgot. Yeah, that one. Forgot her name, just call her beautiful, but she's no lady. My liberty wears crucibles like perfume, shadow cast and forged in trials. They never documented. How'd she get my name anyway? Where's the signature? Where's the paperwork? This ain't no act of Dave, this is the gospel of the unfiled, the ledger of the unnamed, the ritual of the misclaimed. I am not your paperwork, I am the fire that burned it. They call me a savior, but I ain't no God, wasn't born in no manger. I reached out in anger and was saved by the words of a stranger. Crazy to me, like a lady with a baby. I don't even know you, but you praise me. Father of the scattered, I'm a father to those who broke from home. Though disconnected in flesh, I propose. I love you, I knew it from the start. I ain't even met you yet, and I tear my soul apart. Display it on a beat, blessed to have this platform to keep those who saved me forever. It's strange to think they call me a savior, but I just wanted to be a mirror. A friend, a voice, a bridge, not a god, just a man with a pen. Members, remember me through this lemon. Gain another friendship, praise God, carry all. Let me take this time before it's too late. Each word hesitated, each verse rehearsed. A convoy of cars waiting to coat me away. But I carried that weight like groceries, and no, I never gave up, no siree.
They taught you the rules were sacred. Here's what they didn't tell you about who wrote them. The system operates on 4 hidden laws that keep you trapped. Time to learn the counter codes. Matrix Law 1. Efficient corruption. The system protects its structures, not you. When schools chain fire doors and punish the principal for the chained doors instead of the failed school, you're seeing the protocol in action. Counter code. Their authority ends where their failure begins. Matrix Law 2. Managed despair. Your pain is their profit. Your fear pays their bills. The 0.1% didn't get there by accident. Counter code. We trade fear for truth. Matrix Law 3. Eternal conflict. Lawyers don't solve problems, they service them. Never end the war, just manage it. Counter code. We defend the soul, not the floor. Matrix Law 4. fragmentation. Keep you arguing symptoms while they control the cause. But here's what they fear most. I am he who lives and I hold the keys. The system is the symptom, the code is the cure. Your sovereignty was never theirs to give.
A hierarchy to seek is just responsive being. You are, and all that is what it is, see and odyssey. You sing harmonies, that's who you are, and be. Just say it inside the heart that speaks, no mouth to use. Make mountains move, travel yards and leaks. Street credit, you earned it. Pay parchment at peak. The weekends, Amani, Mandani, no Monday, Garfield. Not too sober to weep, reap, die is who we color golds. Guides, kaleidoscope conscience through sleep and affidavit and alpha, beta, all verbatim, all creator, call Croatia, crochet, colica, Jose, Conseco, Stowe Basin, then based a phase and phrase through which I embrace her. Soul gate in the haze, found a needle and I named her. Relate my life to revelation, my path don't equate when it's path free, patent from path, pavement, polar opposite, beard, patience, bolder compliment, softer statement, higher noise and gnosis gaugement, scripture encrypted, beanie skin Egyptian, old alchemation, hermetic horn demonstration, investment in spended lenses, blended senses, 2 cents, let's rattle my cage, battle intent, defenseless little me, rem risk, duck you, I choose, a la goose, essence, Essex fruit flavor, ukulele, glad impaling diaper, changing bukaka, lover, lubed up with lava, made a muse, into mantra, the token he told him, resolute dome in a blender, a render and splendor and spoken, do you see calico, commando, gamma, panorama, my ammo, enamored, all standard, the lamp to the man's toe, yoke of life, chopping contradictions like chives, holy fall through like eyes, golden, did you a mine, borrow hands out to hate, microchasms to climb, met me before in the meta world, metaphors, then metamorph, but I like petals worn from rose and robes, that's flowers, corals, from sea floors, room to sea for, food for thoughts, don't eat yours, a feast pours, a poreless corpse from collars, from corpus, a cordial of cortex, coagulant, carousel contorted, common quenched and extorted, frequent sequence of absorption, abortion of adornment, from lack of all the sword, met mold, men do not contort, a simple source, they sanctify all sorts of sin, no this puffin' hits from air that charge a trick of electric or malnutrition, a melee mix, a confidential catalyst who makes cataclysmic like reactive rips, let me hold you, open up and let me talk, take me in and keep the thought, the passing cloud that now is gone, of service to be observant, a surgeon to all and swagger that don't discourage when aggressive fall, disclosure forces flourish, predate she who me, now they see daisies, now turn to daisies, hurt people, no pain, peaceful now, healed, he will help heal the hurt him, who do you hear what I hear, that's me from you, said I'm here, when you want me there, oh high, there inside, just where I hide, where the soul of verse you, I share, just know that I care.
I've seen days I wished I'd forgotten, hardships watched sail away, pearled, harboring my strength. I've been watcher, and what's watching him? The theory now, stream of conscious, it seamlessly astonished all observers. I'm a keeper of keys, seeing carnies, 1nOnly rake, a self-esteem, something I bet you did not see. So really, is he not the one who mapped it, but the atlas itself? A you and I, in both the universal, engulfed on that course. Hollering all for all will and all of source. Asleep each night, or is he a night awake through each day? Birth in a phrase, still words dreamed, faith, scent of a Roman season of his reign. You or I, you the Unicode for unified. Utilized, I claim you by name, 'cause you're my, as to you, too as am I. So time flies, forgive this. I'm not hot, but temp, not a full conscious, not cruel, but colossus. Don't be a fossil in my philosopher's prophet. Leave them unacknowledged now, when knowing not is no excuse for all my prospects.